Hey everybody, this is Kat the Gamer Gal, and we're back once again with part 5 of Machine Knight. So, I decided from last video to do shorter videos, and we stopped here because I wanted to show you that dialogue thing I was talking about. So here we go. And we need to sleep here. Whoops, that's right, I forgot. I gotta use my controller. I decided to go ahead and sleep here to recover our HPs, and that way you can see this special scene. So I will be reading this. Hopefully this video will also be just as short. Hopefully it'll be 19 minutes if it gets any longer. Hopefully we will not have a repeat of a 26-minute episode. We don't want that again, now do we? Okay. And here we are. It's really coming down. I don't want to stand around in the rain wearing a raincoat. Belle, what happened? Well, I'm not very fond of thunder. I see. Shall I close the curtains? I love thunder! Boom! And your whole belly trembles. Wow, that didn't make any sense for me. What about you, Frayne? The place I used to live didn't have much rain. The climate was pretty stable year-round. Was it a desert? What makes you say that? It was a northern island. Cold in winter, though. Sorry, guys, I have to do it. That traditional Japanese squeal, if you know what I mean. Better dive into bed, or the spirit gods will steal your belly button. Wait, what? I know when I first read this, I was like, what does she mean by that? Oh my gosh. The spirit gods would never do anything so harsh. Just like a woman, afraid of a little thunder. That is not true. That is not true, Frayne. Oh my god.
Stop it! Stop it!
I'll pull a Yuffie Kizuragi on his ass, I swear. Final Fantasy VII reference checked. Oh dear, I hope you guys don't hear that train. I have my window open. It's late at night, and it's like super hot here. You talking to me? No, it's not. But now that you mention it, what? You asked for it. Bring on the pillow fight. Sorry. Are you sure you're okay? Should I buy you some earplugs? Is it story time? Yay, it's story time! Do you mind if I tell you a tale? A tale? Why so formal suddenly? It's an old tale, and a little dull. I was probably 3 or 4 years old. I've known her for a long time, but I don't think I've ever heard about her childhood. During a holiday, my parents took me to the market to do some shopping. I used to look forward to the apple candy they would buy me on the way home. That day was no different, and I waited for my candy. Apple candy. That sounds delicious. Actually, no, I'm more into chocolates. I remember it perfectly. That little girl looks nothing like you, Belle. You have this gorgeous auburn hair color. And this little girl in this picture is totally not you. She has little black hair. That is not you. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. 3 carrots, 3 potatoes, and 1 cabbage. My father was talking with the butcher. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta do voices. What's wrong, Mom? Just a second. There's something I forgot to buy. Wait right here, okay?
Forgot to buy? Okay then, I'll wait for you here.
Sorry. Stay right where you are. Promise? I'm sorry, we're gonna do voices. Mom smiled at me and headed back to the market to buy something she'd forgotten. Then I waited for a long, long time, thinking things like, what will we have for supper? Will I get a tangerine candy today? Who should I play with tomorrow? I had been waiting for a long time and thinking about such things. Many people stopped to talk to me. What happened to you? Are you lost? Are you hungry? When I said I was waiting for my mother, they all seemed relieved and smiled and waved goodbye. Do you like voices? I hope you guys like the voice idea that I'm doing. I love voices. I love doing voices. Takes me back to my Fallout New Vegas modding days. But as the sun began to sink, dark clouds appeared. Then the rain started and the streets emptied of people. There was so much thunder, and even with my eyes closed, I could see the lightning. The noise wouldn't stop. But because I had my... Wow, sorry. I was almost about to butcher that line. But because I had promised my parents I'd wait for them, I stayed where I was. I didn't move an inch from where they left me. No, I'm not done with my story yet. Please listen until the end. Okay. The lightning fell all around. I was so frightened, but still I kept my promise. Then a bishop found me, and he brought me into the church out of the storm. He put a note on the door saying, "Belle is here in the church." I drank a cup of hot milk and waited for my parents. I see. When I grew older, I realized that I had been abandoned. I asked the bishop so many questions. There had been a terrible famine. Even the church was threatened by it. I understand what my mother and father did. And anyway, I broke my promise not to move from where they'd left me. Belle, that's enough. Please stop. Okay. That's why I don't like thunder. You two won't just vanish and leave me without warning, will you? Don't worry. You saved my life. I'm not even sure I'll live long enough to repay the debt. Even if you just run off to escape the interest of that debt, it's no use. The church has connections everywhere. Belle, you can sleep with me tonight if you want to. Just don't kick me in your sleep. The same to you. So there was actually a reason you decided to come along with me? No, that's not it. It's not because you and I are in the same circumstances. I'm the one who picked you up, that's all. My duty is to care for you is unfinished. Okay, I want to make sure I read that right. Pick up? Take care? Make me sound like a stray dog. Not really a cute one, though. What? A Yulin, I yield. Oh, is that a challenge? Belle, secure the pillows. Yes. That's no fair. You should fight fair. Cut it out. I love the voices. Everyone's got a voice now. A Yulin sounds like an older woman. Belle sounds like the 17-year-old she's supposed to. And Frayne, I butcher male voices, so yay! It works both ways. Alright, so story time. I love Belle's story time. And we are not doing that side quest today. We're gonna go straight to the castle, because that's what we said we were gonna do. Alright, if you guys remember, we spoke to this guy as soon as we entered, talking about Yumil's influence. Okay, I was trying to figure out the word in my head, it wasn't coming to me. Alright, let me see if, yeah, okay, he doesn't have any new dialogue. He doesn't give us the side quests to do on our off time until after this scene. Look how quickly they all just morphed right behind him into a triangle formation. Look who's come to pay a visit. Let me get my phone closer. Hold on a second. There. Alright, repositioning myself. I apologize. It's wasting time. Staff officer. Well, Paul, I've come to speak with you. Even if you surrender yourself, the fact remains that you caused a public panic. You cannot escape the death penalty. That is totally not the voice I want for him, but hey, who cares? Please allow me to defect. I ask asylum. What a dramatic request. Wow, I can't speak. Sir, are you going to allow it? I've said nothing of the sort yet, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Now leave us. Yes, sir. So are you saying that you are willing to do... Oh my gosh, my dog is deciding to scratch her collar at the worst time. I apologize, everyone. My dog is very itchy. There's nothing I can do to stop her. So, are you saying that you are willing to do anything in order to gain refuge? That's right. From now on, I'll live for those who have helped me. I've made my decision. The only reason I've come to you is to ask that these two be removed from suspicion. Sister and you again. I live my life in my own way. Is that a problem? Well, refugee, you will now fight against your homeland. You will fight everything your homeland stands for. Sir, are you serious? This is the man who caused the trouble in Cole. Whether he flees or dies somewhere, nothing changes. He vanishes from this world. Also, the sister and Yumil's granddaughter are here. If something unpredictable happens, we can use them and insist that we are in the right. If we confiscate church faculties and seize the vast fortune Yumil left for her, most people would be persuaded it was for the best.
What?
And this has nothing to do with my grandpa.
Miss Yulin, please stay calm.
Bah! Bastard! I love that older voice for her. I'm awesome. Remember, no one can make a true self-evaluation. Paul, you're a dick. I'm sorry, you're a dick. When a third person evaluates him, only then can his value be fairly determined. He'll stab you in the back! He deceived these women too! If that should happen, we'll do our best to address the consequences. Fine. Now I can do what I like. But you'll need to provide me with information. What? The reason they decided to invade our country. I'd like to hear it. Despite your sacrifice, you know nothing? It's because of energy. And if they acquire this thing called energy, what then? It's like wood for the fireplace. To make this country move, you need water and fire, don't you? Like firewood. So the fact is you were seeking something while posing falsely as a messenger for peace? The air of this world contains a certain valuable element which does not exist in my world. A special material, or some kind of unique resource, exists in this world, doesn't it?
Soulstone ore?
Wow, that didn't come out right. Soulstone ore? What's that?
This world was born of the power of the spirit gods. Fire god Igrim, water god Hayuno, earth god Dreadith, wind god Pento. Penot. These four gods created life. While the light god Oriel and darkness god Velves created the world. Soul stones are the oracles to people. They're also used to drive evil demons away and to establish harmony in the world. Dandon received a soul stone of light from Oriel.
I didn't pronounce that name right. Alright, I admit it. Doctor, the high officer in our country has long searched for a place where such energy might be found. If this soul stone, I cannot. It sounds like I can't think of the term, but it's like Peter Piper the pickle. When you say soul stone ore, that's what it makes me think of, like those very difficult sentences to say. Is the source of this special element in your atmosphere. I suppose his purpose was to get soulstone ore. Can't speak it. Their target was soulstone ore. How disrespectful. If peaceful relationships are established, there is a high likelihood that they will still soulstone ore. I cannot say it. Oh my god, it sounds like I'm saying some other word. But I'm no prophet. I can't say what will happen in 10 or 20 years. All I know right now is that they wanted the air of this world. That was also my purpose in coming here. A shortage of water and fire. That is the real reason you were sent to Dandong, then. Yeah. Once people are satisfied with their clothing, food, and houses, they grow conceited. Soon they begin to resent even carrying in the firewood. What do you mean? Anyway, your presence here was simply their first step. The scheme of sending a spy messenger. The scheme of making peace and timing the attack. The long-term scheme. Your own existence was just one piece of the jeopardy posed to this castle, that is certain. I was driven out of the country, and almost killed by my own party. You are free to think what you will. However, I'll continue to insist. I'm not a spy messenger, or a double agent. If you wish to arrest me, that is your prerogative. Wow, can't speak. But my own claim stands firm. Well, first go to Lacombe Castle in the west. There is a water soul storm there. Sir, that will set a bad example. If you say that he can erase his crime by working, all the prisoners will protest. They needn't to know anything about this. It's simple. I mean no respect, but please listen. I cannot understand why you forgive him. He guided the enemy's troops here. Surely this is an indisputable fact. The castle did not fall. In that case, the next nearest soulstone ore is in Lacombe Castle. They used this man for their scheme. If they cannot defeat us in a direct confrontation, they will attack at the margins. To prevent their developing a taste for the fruit, we need to gain the upper hand. If they get one soulstone ore, they will try a second time, and a third. They would return to the castle someday. You all know their capability, right? Armor that withstands repeated attacks, catastrophic firepower, and a robust will, never backing down. Your name is Frayne, right? You recognize them, don't you? Or didn't you? Whoops. They are machine soldiers. I remember most of the blueprints. To break them, you need neither sword nor arrow. Then you take care of the machine soldiers. This is the reason I will send him to Lacombe. It is the best way to protect our country. I choose this path for the benefit of our country. Do you still disagree? I wasn't thinking clearly. There will be time to deal with his crimes when everything is done. Although it may become unnecessary to punish him by our own hands. Wow, we're already 18 minutes in? My god. Hey, Yulin, Belle, do you know the way to Lacombe Castle?
There is a high road to Lacombe Castle, and I've been there many times.
Once it's decided, let's go at once. If we stay here any longer, their evil will affect us, and I might be suspicious of everyone. Fine, let's go. Additionally, I'll grant you all the authority to take on a variety of duties. Isn't that all just cleaning a toilet? Wait, what? Isn't it all just cleaning a toilet? And here we go. Each castle has a guard station of Dadong. If you go there, you'll find further opportunity to rebel against your home country. I'll remember that. My wish is that helping you all will be of benefit to this world. Then leave. You are free to go. We wouldn't stay any longer even without your blessing. Let's go, Belle. Frayne.
Yes.
And sadly, that's where we're gonna call it, I suppose. But hey, it was nice. We got to do another 19-minute video. It's not 20-something minutes again. So we're gonna stop right here at Dandong Castle. Yay! Alright, so I want to thank y'all very much for watching. Do you like the 15-minute or 19 or 20-minute videos? Like, just as a question. This will be answered for next week. So I really hope that you guys, when you watch this, you'll answer and tell me more. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. And remember, be cool, play it safe, and stay awesome.